Fonda Speedway has one show in so far this year. It took place back on April 22nd. They did not go last week. There's a lot of tracks. I don't think there was any chance anybody was going to get anything in last week. One of the winners from opening night joins us here. I've known Ivan Joslin for quite some time. He's been a pro stock racer from way back, and he ended up getting the win on Saturday night, finished fourth in his heat. They did a redraw. He started on the pole, ended up getting the win after a tough year last year where they spent a lot of time working on the car. So let's head out to Fultonville, New York. 37-year-old Ivan Joslin joins us. Hey, man, I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing very.
It's been a long time, yeah.
Yeah, it has. Everybody's good. Work is good. All that good stuff.
Yep, work's good. Life's good. Everything's going smooth right now, so knock on wood.
You're looking at a picture of him from Victory Lane. I like what you did with the car. I like the number placement. That looks pretty sharp.
Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to do something different and move it forward. And, everybody's starting to look the same after a while, so, stand out a little.
Told me you had to fix a clip. By the way, he finished 7th in the point standings last year at Fonda. Only 2 wins he had were back-to-back, so that's cool at least when you win back-to-back. Did you have a lot of work to do? Because you told me you fixed a clip during the season last year.
Not much after we did fix it. I mean, it bent in the front a little bit, so we had to do a homeschool frame straighten on the trailer there. But once we got it figured out and things straightened up and, we made the car a little better and focused a little more and, got the 2 wins back-to-back, which set us up and got us some momentum going forward. And obviously we're carrying it into this season as well, so.
So did we go all the way down to the frame in the off-season with the car?
Yeah, we tore it all down and went through everything and fixed it and, and just made everything a little better and put some new stuff in it. And, I mean, it's still an older chassis. It's nothing new, but we're making it work, so.
Did you find anything once you stripped it down? Because I've talked to enough of you to know that, oh, wait, there's a weld. Oh, there's something else we got to fix. Was it in pretty good shape?
Yeah, not too bad. Like just some little tinkering things, like you said, little stress cracks or something. But you can, you just repair them or whatever and freshen things up.
Same motor?
No, actually, we bought a new used motor. We blew it up in practice this year at Fonda. First night out, yep. 9 laps in, it blew a head gasket, which it could probably be fixed. But luckily, we had one sitting on the floor. From 2018 sitting there, so we put some new valve springs in it and threw it in and went out and won the race with it. So.
Do you think you'd be able to get the head gasket fixed so you'd have a backup?
Yeah, we might. We got to we'll probably send it out to Hunt or somebody out by us this way and have them see maybe if he can fix it and repair it and reseal it. So. Yeah,
because with a head gasket, it could be something little. It could have caused something major. You really just don't know till you get in there, do you?
No, you don't know until you open it up. So that's the thing. Do you want to spend the money to try it, or do you try to save money and buy a new one? So.
Oh, so that's the decision we haven't made yet.
No, we have not.
Okay. How was the track on opening night at Fonda?
It was good. They rushed it along a little bit because the rain was coming in. So to get the show in, we went after the modified. So, I mean, it was pretty smooth and slick. And
good.
Then up on top there was the preferred groove because it was there was still bite up there on the cushion, and you just wanted to stay right up on the cushion because if you drove through the middle or the slick, you were not going anywhere.
Gotcha. 4th in the heat. How was the heat race?
Heat race, it wasn't bad. I started 2nd, fell back to 4th. We were tight. So we just made some slight air pressure adjustments and stuff for the feature and just used my experience to keep it up front and not make any mistakes. So
you spent a lot of time watching the race beforehand because I'm sure that track changed tremendously from what you ran on in the heat.
Oh, it did, yeah. We were 2nd in heat to go out after modifieds, and there was a ton of racing still to go. And then the mods had a 40-lap race there right before us, so I knew it was going to slicken off. It's just depending on where the groove is going to be, and you watch the mods, and they were pretty much locked up on the top groove too. So I knew where I wanted to go right as soon as the race started.
So basically add a little stagger with air pressure is about all you did?
Yeah, I just tightened it up a little more. I mean, even though I was tight in the heat, we still had tons of bite in the track. So knowing that it flickened off, I just tightened it up with some air pressure adjustments. We didn't even do any rounds or
no wedge or anything
really,
like that. Okay.
No, just air pressure adjustment and little less stagger actually. So
Oh, a little less. Okay. So
Yeah.
you really made all the right calls, didn't you?
yeah, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I guess when it happens, you think you're going the right direction, so it all worked out.
I always prefer the term fortunate rather than lucky because you thought
Yeah.
about it, you made the changes that you believed were going to work, and they did. So let's change that. Let's make that fortunate. How's that, Ivan?
All right, that sounds good.
I like that. So tell me about the race. They did a redraw, by the way. He started on pole or outside pole? Where were you?
On the pole.
Okay. Lead them all?
On the inside pole. Yep, led them all. Got the lead going into turn one. Pulled a slider on his father-in-law, who started on the outside pole.
Who's your father-in-law again?
Jim Normoyle.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good old
So
slider
I pulled
for...
a slider on him, and then just kind of ran the top, and I never really made a mistake. I mean, a couple times pushed a little, but Josh and Bo and Luke and Gates were all right behind me the whole time.
All the heavy hitters.
Josh said he could get there, but he couldn't get there far enough to even attempt the slider and stuff. He told me afterwards. So,
did you see anybody down
everybody
there?
ran everybody clean. No, I couldn't see him. He gave me a bump down the backstretch once, and I go, okay, I gotta go a little faster because leading, you don't know. Leading's the hardest,
But the bump probably told you, I'm in the right groove, because if they were going to get you on the bottom, you would have seen them, right? So if anything, that probably told you, I better stay here, right?
Right, yeah. I said, okay, he's there, but I looked to my left and I didn't see anybody on the bottom, so I figured he was right behind me. And I didn't even attempt to go to the bottom.
No.
If my luck, I would have went to the bottom, and he probably would have powered around the outside.
Well, isn't that kind of the rule? If you're in a groove and you're leading and you don't see anybody in the other groove, you stay right where the heck you are, right?
Yeah, pretty much. You run your own race until they make you change your race. Yeah, and so I didn't see anybody attempt to pass me. Like I said, I felt them back there, so I'm like, okay, maybe I can push it a little harder, but I don't want to push it too hard and screw up at the same time. Jump the cushion.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst thing. So.
And sometimes when you see somebody on the inside, it might be a veteran trying to trick you to think that's the fast groove, right?
Right. Yeah, they try to get in your head and make you either drive in a little too deeper or try to take away their line, and then they go the right way. So
you move down, they drive right by you, and they're sitting there going, I snookered him, I got him, So a lot of this is mental, isn't it, Ivan?
Oh yeah, it can be. Yeah, because you can't make a mistake, mentally, or because that's a lot of it's about hitting your marks and doing what you got to do. So don't beat yourself. That's the biggest thing.
Yes, good advice for all you guys who are out there listening right now. I see 1ZTs on the car. We got about 2 minutes to go, just to give you a reference point. You're actually working with Jessica.
Yep, I moved over here to 1ZTs about 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe now. I don't know, I lost track, but it's pretty fun and busy all the time here and stuff. So it's definitely a different change from where I was before for 17 years at Bellevue.
Yeah, and I hear Jessica's one of the busiest people there is.
Yeah, we're always pretty busy. Got lots of orders going on. So,
what are we doing outside of Fonda? Anything?
I'm going to run the Thruway Series at Utica and Fonda. That's the 6-race series.
Yeah,
3 at each track. And then later in the year, after points are over with Fonda, which we're going to focus on mainly, is we'll go to like Port Royal at the end of the season and things like that. Hit the big races up. So.
Any Super Dirt Week? Because I know you've been there before.
We're just going camping.
Oh, well, sometimes that's more fun and it costs less, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's. I did a couple times racing there.
That's what I remember.
Trying to camp, and it just wasn't. I just like camping there better and hanging out. And then I like Port Royal in the sense that we're down there for like 3 days, so you're not there for a whole week trying to work on the cars and race and have a good time and
I'll get a hold of you during Super Dirt Week. Maybe I'll stop at your trailer for a dinner some night or something. You grill me up.
There you go.
And, we got a little less than a minute now, so about 30 seconds actually. Can you rattle off your sponsors that fast?
I think 1ZT, Sensi by Kyle, Hummingbird Winery, RCK Motorsports, Pro Wash, Power Washing, Parks Electrical, Stephen Linavano, Bartlett's Barbecue, JB Photography, Crystal Grove Diamond Mines, and there's a few others, but Kyle and my family and my uncle and everybody that supports me too. So.
Hit the blue E, subscribe, guys. We're doing more, so make sure to check us out this season.